online.
We as a 10 connect to our teacher Rabash, especially when he is not present with us in this world.
אנחנו כעשירייה מתחברים לרבש, במיוחד כשהוא לא נוכח איתנו פיזית בעולם הזה.
מגע פיזית
Physical contact is something that can also stop people from developing spiritually, because then they seemingly compensate with physical acquaintance and don't need more. Rather, an additional and not simple effort is required in order to demand inner contact. And therefore, some came to study in this way, and others already have to attain only that spiritual contact. We don't need to take that into account. It's not our business. We just have to penetrate into his writings. Okay?
A student from Israel is asking, what does it mean to be Rabash's student?
A student of a Kabbalist is someone who learns the manner of his work, who clings to the internality of the writings, who tries to see through all sorts of external indications the inner states and resemble it. In Hasidism, you look at the Rebbe and then you do what he does. You can see in different kinds of Hasidism who their rabbi is, because they literally copy him as much as possible. He walks this way, you walk that way. He does this, you do that. He speaks in a certain way, you copy his speech. That's what they consider holy. We aren't laughing at that, because this is a matter of upbringing. This is how the common way of Torah continues throughout the generations. And that's why you have different styles of clothing and habits and customs in different groups of Hasidism, of Hasids. In the wisdom of Kabbalah, you have to try to grasp the principles, the specific approach to life, to see through his eyes, to hear the world through his ears, as if to enter him, and then he becomes for you the adapter to the world and to the Creator. He's like the adapter. And in spirituality, that's really how it works, because he is your upper Parzuf, and only through him you discover spirituality, and it's never going to change. And so you wish as much as possible, in a spiritual sense, to feel what he thinks, what he sees, how he relates to everything spiritually. So his writings have to be, and
Yergenad is asking, what helped you cleave on to Rabash?
I don't think that I was very successful at it. I tried as much as I could, but in a way that I wasn't brought up to that. I was brought up to pass criticism on everything. Are you a teacher? Why are you a teacher? How are you teaching me? How do you think? How do I think? How do I accept it? Is it worthwhile or not? Maybe there are other teachers. You understand, a very, very anti-religious approach. There's no faith and there's nothing. And I think that specifically because of that, he appreciated it. He respected it. Because then through the criticism and through that kind of character, I had to go through and surrender, and but through work, through difficulty. But that difficulty and resistance is what builds the Kli. Two things need to be: criticism and working above the criticism. Especially when you are next to an ordinary person who also has weaknesses, he needs help, you go with him to doctors. We spent many hours in clinics or hospitals, or I lied with him in the same room in the hospital that we were given, so I slept next to him there. And that's how we were. Or when we went to Tiberias, not that abandoned place, but even before that. So it poses a disturbance, and on the other hand, it's not. I think with a Hasid, it would be a lot more difficult for him. With me, it was easier. Yes.